This is going to be a quick review of the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. Now, before I start this review, just let me say one thing. Let me preface with the fact that I love my GoPro Hero 2. Look at it. It's a piece of ass. Connected to my motorcycle helmet, this thing's run into trees, fallen on rocks, dropped it. It's been rained on, it's been soaked in mud and water and salt air. Keeps on working. Just like a charm, works fine. No problems with the Hero 2. The Hero 3, on the other hand, is a fucking piece of shit. This camera sucks. So GoPro, love your product here. The Hero 2, wonderful camera. What the hell is this? This is a piece of shit. Okay, I'm just gonna try to reel it in a little. First of all, let me say that if you guys watch my channel, you go and check it out, Accidental Broadcast. I ride my motorcycle around. I'm all about the love, baby. I always bleep out the F words, but this camera broke me. And it takes a lot to do that. So let's get into it. Well, this isn't my first Hero 3. It's actually my third Hero 3 because I've had to send it in twice. So, that being said, if you decide to purchase one of these cameras, don't expect it to work very long. It's a wonderful camera when it works. Let me say this. 2.7K, scaled down to 1080p. It's by far the best looking point of view footage out there right now for a small little helmet camera. When it's working. When it's not working, it's a piece of crap paperweight. It's not even worth a paperweight because it's so light. Oh, look at that. I don't have my battery door on. Why is that, Kalani? Well, because you have to take this damn battery out so much, I figured I'd just let it sit there. Oh wow, it turned on. What a surprise. Oh, you turn on when you're on camera, don't you, little fucking piece of ass? Okay, let me go through the problems with this camera. Oh my gosh, I should have written a list. Okay, first camera started failing. Record for 2 minutes, fail, 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 fail. Then I got a new SanDisk Ultra Micro SD card, as recommended by GoPro. Maybe it's the card, Kalani. Yeah, maybe. I'll go down to Costco. How convenient. They sell the exact same micro SD card. Micro SD? GoPro Micro SD? Is there something wrong with this picture? I was under the impression that the micro SD might be the ultimate failure of this camera, but right now I have Toshiba's top of the line card in it, and it seems to work great. If this camera would only charge and work properly. I'm surprised it turned on. That's just an anomaly. I mean, how is that even possible? Okay. So I changed the SanDisk. First of all, GoPro, this is to you guys, you need to end that relationship with SanDisk ASAP. I don't know what it is about those cards, the SanDisk Ultra. That thing is garbage. That thing needs to be taken out of the camera and off the website immediately and thrown into a vat of fiery lava while a bunch of naked hula girls rage and dance around it like wild Indians, throwing more and more gasoline on it till SanDisk is just non-existent. That's how horrible that card is. I've gotten 4 of those cards. Every single one of them's failed. So that being said, the Toshiba top of the line card, great card. No problem so far. Love it. So the micro SD might not be the problem with this camera. Let's move on to the mini USB. GoPro, mini USB, GoPro, quote unquote pro. Is that just a fun naming convention you guys came up with but aren't going to live up to at all? Mini USB, for real? That's insane. That's crazy. Put this thing back on it, man. Little frickin' Headphone jack, that's fine, it works great. I know you guys you have some space constraints here and you want to make it as small as humanly possible, but this sucks. Micro SD or mini USB garbage. It's absolute garbage. It's just it's asking for failure. Gosh, this camera makes me so mad. You know, if you have $400 and you're thinking about getting this camera, you should just send $400 to me and I'll light it on fire on video and send you back the video. Just for fun, because that's what you might as well do with $400 if you're thinking about buying this camera. So I sent the camera in. Micro SD was the camera was failing. Yeah, whatever. Send it into GoPro after the most rigorous customer service super battle. That, I might add, is a nightmare. Your customer service is terrible. You guys are supposed to be this like premier freaking cutting edge POV amazing company, and your customer service it's just non-existent, to oversimplify it. So you'll finally send your camera in, and if you get a Hero 3 Black, you will be sending it in, I promise. Odds are you will send it in. Oh my gosh, I love my Sony RX100 that just records forever. It will never ever stop. I don't even need to be here to do this review. I just leave the camera. They'll probably start talking about how much of a piece of shit the GoPro is on its own. So send the camera in. Go ahead. Have fun waiting 1 month to receive a replacement. That will inevitably break again. So I got the second camera back. Oh, wonderful. I love it. Finally, maybe it was the first batch. Ha! What a crock of shit. The second camera started failing almost faster than the first camera. Long story short, the camera now works. As you can see, it turned on. But it will not recognize the mini USB at all. And I've called GoPro, and actually this time I was a little surprised with the customer service, because they were like, oh, we'll send you a new battery. It's the battery. The battery's the problem. We've been having trouble with the batteries. Here, Kalani, take a battery. 2 weeks later, the battery comes. That's just a whole nother story. But cool, thanks for the free battery. I'm gonna need it. Well, the battery life in this camera sucks as well. You get about an hour and 30 minutes on the LCD, but in real life you get about 60 minutes, maybe, if you don't turn the camera off and on, which you will do, because I highly recommend cutting your clips as much as humanly possible, because they will fail. And then you're like, yeah, I just did that triple backflip. Oh, I didn't get it. What the hell, GoPro? So start and stop that thing as much as humanly possible when it's running, if it's running, who knows. Sent the camera in, got a replacement, started failing again. Now they sent me a battery. Now it's just, again, dead in the water, $400. You know, it's just been such a nightmare. When I can eke footage out of it, it looks great. Fine, 2.7K, wonderful, looks fine. I will say that the promo video is a little convoluted. It doesn't really produce images that look like that. I don't know, maybe you got like Steven Spielberg's color correction facility working 9 to 5, just tweaking every single pixel to the umpteenth degree. But out of the box and in Premiere or Final Cut Pro and simple little color tweaks, it's not going to look anything like the promo. You're going to have to be like professional status color correction artist to even come close. But the 2.7K down-res to 1080p does look good. I will give it that. If this camera worked like this camera would be the best camera on the market right now. But it does not, so it's a fucking piece of shit. I want to burn it right now, but it's got $400 connected to it, so I might as well wait until my warranty runs out and I have that last 12th camera that I've sent in and not really gotten to use any of them yet, and then I can finally, I don't know if you guys can see in the kitchen, it's dark in there, but I got a blend tech that's just hungry for it. It's just like, give it to me. Let's see if it will blend. Oh yeah, baby. Fucking piece of shit. Whatever. This review's over.
No, dude, I'm dead in the water too. I'm totally dead in the water without having to go.
Oh, you went way further than this?